Hello everyone, Oz here. Today we are watching Kazui's voice trauma plus rewatching his music video. I'm pretty excited about this one. My first impression with Kazui is honestly from his music video, he just seems like a very normal guy. I think there was some kind of heartbreak in that music video. The feeling is a little bit sad, so I do feel like it's something along the lines of him maybe breaking up with like an ex-wife or something like that. I don't really remember much because it's already been like a month or so since I watched all the music videos. So I haven't really seen anything about him. I do know that the younger Milgram prisoners dislike him. Not to the point where maybe they dislike his character, but maybe because he's an adult, like a real adult, but he isn't really doing anything to escape. Maybe he's to the point in his life where he's kind of over it. And he kind of admits, like his fault and things like that. He just seems like a very normal guy. Who knows? Maybe that's him on the outside, and maybe he's actually not as, mentally stable on the inside. Who knows, right? But as far as I know, and as far as I can see from just looking at him, he just seems like a very normal person. My prediction with his character is that I do feel like he did kill for love. Or maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was a job. As far as I know, I mean, knowing his sad music, it just seems like he Moo after seeing and then comparing what they did with Shido and Mairu, it's a little concerning to know like what I don't know. I mean, like Shido for sure. Knowing what Shido did compared to like the other members of the like other prisoners of Milgram, I am kind of thinking he's leaning towards that, right? Maybe he did something professionally, like in his professional career that resulted in people dying, and then obviously they kind of categorize it as like a murder. Maybe I'm glazing him too much. Maybe he is like really bad, but I don't get like the Futa vibes on him. I don't really get any vibes from him. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm just glazing. I don't know. He just seems like a normal guy. Um, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. That's why I'm so excited because what is this guy all about? Like, he's not as stereotypical as someone like Futa. And then, I don't really see him as really bubbly, so he doesn't have that kind of personality as well. He just seems like a calm adult. So let's see what he's all about. And yeah, can't wait to react. All right, let's start.
さてどう出るかな。
待たせたな。囚人番号7番カズイ。
失礼するよ。
何？
悪いね。ちょっとばかし身柄を拘束させてもらうよ。
貴様。
Is he like grabbing him? It seems like it.
まあまあ、痛くしないから暴れないで。あれ。なんだいこれ。力が入らないね。
囚人番号7番カズイ。
Am I wrong about him? It doesn't seem like he did that with bad intention. Honestly, maybe I'm just biased. I want him to be good so bad. I'm rooting for him.
これは重大な反逆行為だ。おい、聞いているのかカズイ。
看守君に殴りかかろうとしたら拳がピタッと止まった。フータの証言から見えない壁のようなイメージを持っていたんだけどね。
Oh, so they do
だから
talk.
サブミッションならどうかと思った。
So they do exchange information then. Because I thought Futa does not like Kazui. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just weirded out that there's an adult here that's not doing anything.
なんだけど。決めようとしたら途端に力が入らなくなった。これはなんだろうね。まるで俺自身が君を攻撃することを嫌がっているような。
I see.
僕も詳しくは知らない。囚人から監視への攻撃はできないとだけ聞いている。
なるほど。 いや、でも魔法みたいなバリアじゃないだけでおじさん的には助かるね。まだ現実の路線で考えられる。そっちも眉唾だけど催眠術みたいなものとか。
A very curious guy. Very
そんな
curious
ことは
guy.
どうでもいい。そこに座れ、カズイ。
ああはいはい。
囚人風情が監視の僕を拘束しようとするなど思い上がりも甚だしい。許さないと即断してもいいんだぞ、こっちは。何か申し開きがあれば言ってみろ。
ごめん。
はあ。
いやーごめんごめん。もともと監視君に危害を与えるつもりはなかったんだよ。何分こっちも情報不足でさ、安全に制圧していろいろこの監獄の情報を聞き出したかっただけさ。ほら、場合によってはみんなを連れて脱出しないといけないかもだし、一応おじさん最年長だからさ、監視君に武力が通じるかは検証しておかないと。
普通僕の目の前で言うか。
Honestly, he's doing pretty good. He's a very honest guy. I don't know. I feel like he's not as like shady. He's very straightforward. I mean, at least he's honest, which I'll give him that.
言っても大丈夫な子だと判断した。
舐められたものだな。
まあいやいや、そうじゃない。気を悪くしないで。ま、これは推測なんだが、俺たちが君を攻撃できないように君が俺たちを攻撃する手段もないと踏んでいるんだ。どうだい？あ、痛い。
おい、どうした？攻撃できたぞ。
そういうことじゃないってば。まったく手が早い子だ。
はあ？なんだ、早く要点を言わねばもう一撃ビンタを食らわすぞ。
わかった。待っておくれ。
It is a very bad first impression though to like grab him just like that.
おそらく期間が決まった監視を目的としているからか、俺たちに致命的な危害を加える手段が用意されていないんじゃないかな。肉体的な罰則や拷問の類みたいなね。でなければ今君に害しようとした俺に何らかの処罰を加えているはずだ。そしてさっきの口ぶりからするに、君もこの状況のメカニズムを完全には理解していない。何者かからの指示で動いているようだ。
何が言いたい？
つまり看守と囚人という立場に分かれているだけで、俺たちは情報が足りないまま役目を全うしている。という意味でフェアだとも言える。
僕とお前たちがフェアだと？
ま、推測に過ぎないけどね。希望的観測も含めて看守君には俺の思惑を話しても大丈夫だと判断したってわけ。
しかしよく喋る男だな。
おっと、確かに。若い子相手に長話、おじさんの良くない癖だ。
まあいい。お前の言うことはなかなか興味深い。確かに僕もミルグラムについて知らないことがあるのは事実。だが僕はこのミルグラムの監視で、お前は囚人だ。それに間違いはない。僕のやることは変わらず一つだ。さあ、囚人番号7番カズイ、尋問を始める。
なるほど、若いのにプロだね。ま、いろいろ教えてもらったし、こっちも付き合おうじゃないか。取り調べされるのは初めてで新鮮だ。改めて、向原和井、39歳だよ。 よろしくね、監視君。
お前たちは皆人殺しの囚人である。カズイ、お前も例外ではないな。
人殺しねえ。まあ否定はしないよ。
ほう、認めるんだな。
認める。少なくとも俺は自分を人殺しだと思っている。後悔もしてる。反省のしようはないけどね。
反省のしようがない。
それよりその話、一体どこが情報源なんだ？俺以外に俺を人殺しと捉える人間は数少ないはずだよ。
どういう意味だ？
例えば無罪放免になった人殺したちを集めてきて代わりに裁こうとしてるとか、そういう頭のおかしい連中かとも思ったんだけどね。
He's questioning. I like it.
俺のこれを人殺しとするならば、あまりにも解釈が広すぎる。
Please tell us
お
what
い
you did.
カズイ、今はお前が質問する
He's
時間
such
で
an
はない。
interesting guy. Oh my
それ
gosh.
に俺を人殺しと認識するにも俺について深く知る人物でなければ不可能だ。一体何者が俺たちを捉えているのか。
All right. So one of my guesses to like what made him a murderer is maybe like he had a partner, right? I'm assuming wife, but obviously like I'll keep it open. He had a partner. Maybe they got sick, and then it is his fault that they died, right? Like maybe they're a little too late. Like he was maybe working, and the partner was at home. He didn't had enough, like he wasn't rushing enough. Next thing you know, he was a little too late. I don't know. I feel like after the whole like Shido with like the doctor, like him being a doctor was an issue, and then like like a lot of the kids died because of him. Maybe it's well, most likely not intentional, right? I feel like he's pretty similar. Not that he's kind of countering his claims about him being a murderer. Like he's countering S's claims. I firmly believe that it is somewhat similar to like the doctor situation.
謎だね。
Well, I like his
どうでもいい
questions
し興
actually.
味がない。僕はお前を許せるか許せないかだけ分かればいい。
おや、気にならないのかい？自分が誰の命令で動いているかもわからないままで。
不要だ。それに考えると調子が狂う。
True.
そういうものかな。
いいから探偵ごっこはやめろ。
Nah, I actually like it.
深いな。
He's actually like one of my favorites right now. I like his line of questioning.
カズイ、
Ooh, okay. I always
他
like
の
this
囚人と
question.
の関係はどうだ？
ああ、いいと思うよ。心配しなくても皆仲良くやってる。若い子がストレスを抱えても仕方ないと思っていたけれど、うまいことバランスが取れてるね。
そこは誰に聞いても大体同じだな。囚人同士でいさかいなどは起きていないと。
For now,
そ
we
れも
don't know.
今は
Oh,
って
okay.
とこじゃないかな。何を考えているかわからない子もいる。そっちの出方次第でどうなるかわからないからね。
Ooh. He's kind of like us, like a viewers, I feel.
もあるね。なんならずっとここへ住んでいたい子もいるんじゃない？なんでこんな環境が用意されてるのか。
おい、質問のたびにこっちから情報を引き出そうとするな。
Dude, I feel like that's something I would do IRL too.
バレたか。まあ許してよ。おじさん大人だからさ。少年少女たちのために少しでも情報を持って帰らないと。
お前も指導と同じだな。気に入らん。
Ooh.
余裕ぶって。
They're a little bit smarter. They know what the right questions to ask.
指導君もそうだった？まあ彼は本当に冷静で余裕なんじゃないの？肝っ玉も座ってそうじゃない。
お前は違うのか？ずっとヘラヘラしてるように見えるが。
そう見えるので。
Yes.
そいつはよかった。
何がいいものか気に入らないな。自分をこう見せようという意
Really?
識が確
I
立
actually
しているが
cannot tell. I don't think he's
他人からの
pretending.
印象で逆算された。 嘘が張り付いたような顔をしている。
Wonder why.
これはなかなか手厳しい。
I do think he's acting really confident is because it's kind of similar to what everyone else is feeling, or at least like what they, like what S told Moo, right? I feel like even if they come back to the real world, they'll face the police and everything else like that. Milgram isn't really connected to police in that way. So, I feel like Kazui is kind of, I guess like they think that this prison is better than the real prison. So since they kind of admitted to murder already, this is like the best case scenario. I wouldn't say, I don't really know what happens here beyond first trial, but at least like the environment is better than an actual prison, Maybe that's why he's acting really confident.
でも俺は年長者の責任もあるしね。こういう異常事態の中でも少年少女の前でうろたえるわけにはいかないじゃない。
Yeah.
大人は常に本音を
I like that. Honestly, very respectable. Or maybe it's like self-righteous or whatever, but
そうか。
嘘が張り付いてると言われればそうかもね。悲しいことに
I don't claim that.
嘘が上手くなんのよ。
As an adult, I don't claim that.
大人ね。
What do Japanese people see as adults though?
もしかしたら不思議な力があるのかもしれないね。
Like beyond high school, beyond college, maybe working adult?
なあ、カズイ。
なんだい？
それも嘘だな。
え？
弱みを見せてこちらの心をほどこうとする。それも大人とやらのテクニックか。
何を言っているんだい？
Is he actually a manipulator?
不快だ。
おいおい、一体どうしたって言うんだ？
そうやって痛みなく負けたふりが上手くなるのが大人か。それでうまくやってこれたか。見せるための弱みを用意している。それに騙されるやつもいるか。なるほどなるほど。長く生きるとそういうことができるようになるんだな。
Him as a character. I actually like him as a character.
お前の嘘が人を殺したな。
Oh.
まあ、
Oh.
あくまで推測だがな。
Well, that's just speculation on my part. S is referencing Kazui's lines from earlier.
まあ、
Oh, wait. I know it that your lies have killed someone. That is honestly... I would agree with that.
殺したな。
I'm not gonna lie.
まあ、あくまで推測だがな。
異種返しのつもりかな？
どうだ？
まあ、それも否定はしない。大人ってそういうもんなんだよ。
大人をお前の弱さの理由にするなよ。見苦しい。この場所においてはお前が大人でも子供でも関係ない。ミルグラムはお前自身をどこまでも見つめて逃がさない。
なるほどね。君の言う通りかもしれない。深い傷をつけないように受け身を取ることばかり上手くなっていく。ああ。
That's right. It's true that my lies killed her. Even now, I still haven't changed. The original line doesn't use any pronouns, gender terms. I'm assuming he's talking about a woman based on the MV. Yeah, I wanna think is like a wife, but yeah, I'll just say like partner, just because I know it'll be more gender neutral.
そうだ。
Oh.
確かに俺の嘘があいつを
I mean, that's fair, right? Like, maybe he lied, he tried to fake it,
何も変われていない。
and it resulted to like someone dying, which is the one he
こう生まれ
loves.
てしまったからには変われない。だが俺の気持ちも知らずに知った風な口を聞くなよ。
Who is he? His tone became more serious.
子供が
はじめまして、向原和井。ようやくお前と目が合った気がするよ。よろしく。僕は S だ。ミルグラムの監視をしている。
おしゃれな言い回しするね。まあ後悔しないようにね。こういう付き合いは痛みを伴うぜ。
構わないさ。お前らと痛み合うのが僕の仕事だからな。
うん、プロだね。
きっと人の罪を除くというのはそれくらいの覚悟のいることなんだろうさ。
なんだい。
尋問終了の時間だ。惜しいな。今からが本番だったのに。
助かった。こっちはお腹いっぱいだよ。
そうだ、カズイ。さっき
I knew it. I knew he was gonna mention that line.
と言ったな。
まあ改めて言われると恥ずかしいね。子供相手にそんなこと言っちゃって。
安心するがいい。今からお前の気を知りに行く。
心象を歌と映像にするね。そっか。
そういうことだ。
ああ、ガンシュ君。
なんだ。
知っての通り俺はこういう性格でさ、自分のことをまともに人に話すことができないんだ。図体だけは大きいのにめめしいとこあんだよね。
自虐には興味がない。
今この状況になって思うことがある。俺は
Wait,
状況になっ
it's
て
a little delayed, no? Because I thought yellow is S.
俺は隠してきた俺
Okay,
自身
I'm a little thrown off by that.
弱さを、誰かに無理やり暴かれることを心のどこかで期待していたのかもしれない。
カズイ。
どうだい、大人って不器用だろう。
うるさい。お前が不器用なだけだ。
That's so mean, man. Kazui is so
手
cool.
厳しいね。だけど悪くない。
Yeah, I think he's my favorite
囚
interrogation so
人
far.
番号7番。カズイ。さあ、お前の罪を歌え。
Honestly, I think he's one of my favorite interrogations so far. He kind of covered a lot of questions that I was kind of thinking as well, and you know, he said basically what I was either thinking or what the other prisoners are kind of thinking as well. Since he's the adult, he kind of wants, you know, to ask the most questions. He knows more about life and like the system, I guess like standard system, that he wants to ask those, or he wants to question everything that's weird or what's wrong. And he's actually kind of like a father figure to like everyone else in the, like, you know, like Milgram, because he's like he's like the oldest one. He is kind of like what I expected, I guess, from what I envisioned him to do. Like as his character, I envisioned him to like do whatever he did. Nothing really bad. I think that's why I like him as a character. Like even after the voice drama, is because it's exactly what I envisioned how he was going to be. I feel like the past prisoners, I don't know what to expect, but this one, I feel like Kazui, I was expecting something. When they said about like who he killed and what like what happened, that one I was kind of thinking about that as well. If you guys remember what I said about it, I don't think he is like a murderer, but I feel like there's something that he did in which indirectly did that, kind of like what Shido happened, right? But I don't like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's. I feel like he only killed one person, so which is like the one that he loves, which is like I guess like affects him the most, right? Um, there is a tone at around the end when he gets a little bit more serious. I feel like his tone kind of became less giggly. I don't know if that's just like for the effect, but it seems like he was definitely getting not really hurt, but like he's kind of experiencing how it is for like someone to talk about his feelings toward him, right? Kind of like a therapy session. But yeah, I'm excited about the music video. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I think out of all 10, this is my favorite. I was talking to a friend about like Trial 1, and she said that this is her least favorite. I don't know if it's because she just likes like more like I don't know, like upbeat kind of songs, but I actually like sad songs as well, or like slower songs. I know in past music videos I was saying that I enjoyed certain ones as well, but I think these always hits the spot for me. So can't wait, and yeah, let's watch the music video. All right, let's get into the video.
また会える呪いが胸を縛るまた年が終わりって聞こえた気がしたんだあなたの心が変わってくれたらなんてありえない思いは浮かんで消える
Okay, it's exactly what I thought it was. I mean, the first time I watched the music video, I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics too much. Obviously, it was overwhelming, right? Like 11 new characters, music videos. I didn't really have a context with the voice dramas. But his really stood out. Kazui's really stood out because, out of all of the music videos so far that I've reacted to, his is the only one that is sad. I mean, obviously, I think the message of some of them are sad, but this is the slowest, like saddest one, I think, in my opinion. Vibe wise, obviously, like the message might mean something else. From what I see so far, I actually have no idea what he's talking about. Curse of reuniting with you puts a dagger in my heart. Like, is that just like him seeing the partner like anywhere, right? Or is that like is she dead? And then the curse of reuniting with you means that he's also gonna die. Like he doesn't want to die because he doesn't want to see that person in the afterlife. I don't know. So sad. So sad. This is pretty surprising as well. I think other than Mu, I guess Haruka as well. But I was gonna say other than both of them, they didn't really show the person, right? Like I mean, show the mom or the dog. I guess show like Mu's bullies. So never mind. I guess my message kind of got retracted a little bit, but she seems more detailed. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. Then again, they don't show the face again. Aw, so cute. So cute. I'm trying to understand what that chorus, like that last line means. Please tell me what I should do. Feeling shrouded in lies will float away and disappear. Feeling shrouded in lies will float away and disappear. I don't know what he's asking. Is he asking the love of his life to do something? To tell him what to do? What happened? So they are married. I see the ring, and I don't know if that was the reason why it closed up his hands or something. I could try you and also try to touch you, but you probably won't notice. Like the feeling isn't there anymore. Like the love kind of disappeared. Is that what it means? Like I could try you, like them, doing it. Is that what it means? They said that this love is out of bounds. Dude, I'm like having a hard time really understanding, like grasping the message, because what do you mean? Like, I feel like I cannot see what's happening. Like, for some reason, is it because I'm like out of touch with love or something? Dude, that's crazy. Because like, what? Okay, from what I understand, I feel like they fell out of love, but then he couldn't accept that. That's why he was saying that, oh, like I could try and touch you, which like kind of to make that spark again, but then it's just not working. And then now he's like, I still, it's one-sided love. It seems like. Why is it? The scales of my heart has decided to sway. So did he fell out of love? Or the girl? If continuing to hide is called unhappiness. So what I understand from those lyrics is that he was probably unhappy, or she was probably unhappy. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure it's him because it's his feelings, right? He was unhappy with like the marriage, so he decided to leave. But like, is that what he did? Did he pull some self-defense that killed her? Not even one word will get to you. So he's told her before. Dude, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. It's actually kind of, dude, I'm an empath, all right? I'm a huge empath, so people being sad, I gotta get sad too. I think that actually did not help me at all with the context. I mean, I'm reading the lyrics and I still cannot determine who like what happened? Like maybe I was just spoiled with the past few ones that were very straightforward and I can figure it out based off of just like what happened in the music video. But then for his, I just don't know. Like I just don't know. Okay, it seems like they fell out of love and then someone decided to leave, which I think is Kazui because he was talking about like hiding feelings, unhappiness, all of that. Like someone was unhappy with the marriage for sure. Seems like that was it. But then at the same time, like there's like certain messages where I was kind of tripped out a little bit. Like, did they meet while they were both drinking? And then, next thing you know, is that their ecstasy? Is that like, how they're in love? But then if they're not intoxicated, it's not as good. I either that or is he just familiar with loving from far away? Like, is he a stalker dude? I actually have no idea. Because laughing together side by side, this distance in our relationship is misleading to me. Is this what happiness is? The distance in our relationship is misleading to me. Is it because he's not used to them being together? Like, is that like, oh, all the relationships so far has been long distance? I don't know. Like there's a lot of interpretations that I'm thinking about. Um, where did I go wrong? Probably from the beginning. Like, is it because dude, what if they did it the first time they, you know, like, she was drunk here, so he took advantage of her. I wonder if that. Oh, please don't do that, Kazui. Please don't let me don't let be that guy. Please, I know this is all about forgiveness or whatever. It's not they're all guilty, but I'm hoping, please, I'm hoping he's not a bad guy like that. Or at least I could justify what he did, but I don't know. I Yeah, I don't know if their relationship was like the fruit of like the R word. And I don't know. I'm hoping not. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Like this message as well. I could try you and try to touch you, but you probably won't notice, right? That to me was like a big indicator that something happened when she was drunk. So that's why like I don't know if her like face over here. Well, actually, I have no idea because she seems so like happy, but then when like during this message, right? Like there's like a shadow in the back. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor like over here, over here. I don't understand like it seems like it's portraying that he fucked up, like he was down, or it could also be out of love. I don't know how much I'm like really looking into this because I feel like my interpretation can really be like spot on or I'm completely off. Please let me know. Obviously no spoilers, but if anything, it'd be like, oh, like look at this time and this time, like you could see blah blah. Um, understand that this love is out of bounds, so nothing has to change. All these memories and you only if I could erase them. Like what memory? Like the memory because it hurts that like they're not together anymore. I don't know, man. Like there's definitely a lot of things that I could interpret this by, but like I feel like I'm lost because I don't know what direction to really like assume, right? I feel like once I kind of have that direction to assume, then I can definitely like have more assumptions, right? Like maybe it was in the voice drama and I just forget, but I don't know. I feel like Kazui is very vague, but like the direction I'm thinking about, I am not a fan of. Like I'm hoping I'm wrong. Like honestly, like Kazui just seems such a nice guy, and then if he took advantage of her when things, like when they were both intoxicated. Oh my god, please, please, no. But yeah, personally, I think weirdly enough, I think I do like his music video, or I guess like his song in general. I don't want to say music video, but the song itself I like. Um, I think it's pretty biased because, like, pretty skewed because this is the only like really like slow kind of vibe, slow and sad kind of vibe so far out of 7 prisoners. So I think I like his the most, or maybe like I like him. I like his music on the same level, but as someone else. But I think so far it's his and Haruka's. It's just I like. So anyways, thank you for watching this. We're almost done with trial 1. I'm sorry it's taking a while. I have like a lot of commitments throughout the week, so I can't like just record back to back to back. But I will try. I'm trying to like, at least put out something every 3 days, just so we can get through. But I know trial 3 is ongoing right now, so I feel like I shouldn't really rush myself too much. Yeah. If you guys have any other recommendations of what kind of videos I should watch, something quicker than Milgram. I know Milgram there's a lot more other like reactions, but yeah, I've been dabbling into Ado and some other stuff that I'm like recording as well. So if you have any recommendations, please leave in the comments and I'll check it out. All right, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Goodbye.